Japan to allow in a considerable number of foreign students by May. Hi guys, this is Alan. Welcome back to this channel, Gaijin World. Alamin natin ang bagong news related sa travel ban dito sa Japan. So according sa news, may possibility na guys na mas marami ng foreign students ang makapasok by the end of May. Sisimulan nila yan. Chief Cabinet Secretary Hirokazu Matsuno said at a regular news conference that there are around 150,000 foreign students with valid visas still unable to enter the country, but added that he does not have the exact number of those actually wishing to come. Syempre dun sa 150,000 students na may valid visas, may iba dyan na malamang ay sumuko na sa paghihintay nila dahil 2 years din yung kanilang hinihintay, di ba? Kaya hindi niya alam kung ilan sa 150,000 na to ang tutuloy pa rin dito sa Japan. In addition to raising the daily cap on entrance from overseas, meanwhile, Taro Kono, chairman of the ruling Liberal Democratic Party's public relation headquarters, wrote on Twitter the same day that the Education Ministry is now planning to bring in 10,000 foreign students a week to Japan. Okay, so siguro separate pa tong 7,000 people daily dito sa 10,000 foreign students per week na tinatarget ng Japan government. 100,000 students are said to be waiting to come to Japanese schools, he said, adding that the ministry wants them in by the end of May. In announcing the easing of COVID-19 border controls on March 3, Prime Minister Fumio Kishida said the program will enable students to use vacant seats on flights. Okay. So ito yung special program siguro na sinasabi nila. Especially on weekdays when there are not many business travelers, adding that around 1,000 will be allowed on top of the 7,000 daily cap. So yun na nga, separate pa yung 7,000 daily cap para sa mga business travelers, working visa holders. Itong madadagdag na mga foreign students on top pa yan sa 7,000. So plano nga nila na ibigay yung mga vacant seats dun sa mga airplane kapag weekdays para ito sa mga foreign students. Under such an agreement, it would be possible for the cap to be exceeded by up to 1,000 students. Ayan guys. So ang balita na yan ay galing sa Japan Times. Puntahan naman natin yung NHK World Daily News. Parehas lang din sila ng binabalita, although baka may iba tayong information na mag-gather dito. Sabi dito, Matsuno, most foreign students will be able to enter Japan by late May. Japan's top government spokesperson says he expects that a significant number of foreign students now waiting to enter Japan may be able to do so by late May. Chief Cabinet Secretary Matsuno Hirokazu was speaking about Japan's anti-coronavirus border restrictions on Wednesday. New entries of foreign visitors, excluding tourists, resume on March 1 for the first time in about 3 months. Starting next Monday, the daily cap on arrivals from abroad will be raised to 7,000. So sure na next week ay magsisimula na yung 7,000 na arrivals na papayagan dito sa Japan. The government is also planning to treat foreign students preferentially using vacant seats on flights on weekdays when there are fewer visitors traveling for business. So ito na rin yung nabanggit natin kanina, papagamit sa mga foreign students yung mga vacant seats sa airplane during weekdays. Matsuno said an estimated 150,000 people are waiting to enter despite having given permission to study in Japan. He said it is extremely important to allow their entry in terms of building friendly ties with other countries and raising Japan's educational and research capabilities. He said the government will work to ensure foreign students can enter Japan smoothly and steadily. He suggested that many such students will be able to enter by late May either by using the preferential scheme or the usual framework. Ayan guys. At punta naman tayo sa Reuters dahil ito naman ibang balita naman to pero related pa rin to sa mga pagpasok ng mga foreigners dito sa Japan. Japan's ANA lines up low-cost carrier in bet on post-COVID tourism boom. Ayan. So may possibility possibility guys na unti-unti na dahil unti-unti na rin ang bumababa yung mga COVID cases dito sa Japan, baka late this year or early 2023, ayan na, assuming na patuloy na bumababa ang cases, ay possible na magpapasok ang Japan. So nagpe-prepare na yung Japan ANA airline na mag-provide ng mas mababang low-cost carrier. Ayan, mas mababang airline ticket na para papunta dito sa Japan. Ayan, so basahin natin. Japanese airline ANA Holdings plans to launch a new international low-cost carrier in late 2023 or early 2024, joining its rivals Japan Airlines Corporation in a bet on a revival in tourism as the impact of the COVID pandemic fades. O yan yung nasabi natin kanina. ANA said on Tuesday the courier Air Japan would fly mid-range international flights to Asia-Pacific destinations without disclosing planned routes. ANA already has separate low-cost carrier, LCC, Pitch Aviation, which flies domestic routes as well as to a handful of short-haul Asian destinations. The launch plan comes as airlines around the world have been hammered by the collapse in international travel triggered by the pandemic and are now grappling with uncertainty and higher fuel costs sparked by the crisis in Ukraine. Air Japan will fly to destinations more than 4 hours from its base at Tokyo's Narita Airport to differentiate itself from Pitch, said Hideki Mineguchi, Air Japan president, speaking during a news conference. The new brand Air Japan is a new model that combines the best aspects of full service and LCC in terms of offering affordable prices, Mineguchi said. The courier didn't disclose details but said Air Japan customers will be able to pay more for some services on top of the ticket price. The courier would rebrand Boeing 787 airplanes with around 300 seats that ANA has used for international flights. Target customers would be families and students in Asia who want to visit Japan, as well as those who live in Japan wanting to travel to Asian countries on a budget once the pandemic is over, Mineguchi said. Air Japan had been aiming to commence services by the financial year beginning next month at the earliest, but was forced to delay the start due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Japan Airlines founded its low-cost carrier for mid-range international travel, Zip Air, in 2018. The launch plans comes amid signs the outlook for tourism is brightening in Asia. The Indonesian resort island of Bali this week welcomed its first foreign tourists under relaxed coronavirus rules that don't require quarantine, similar to programs already in place in Thailand and the Philippines. So ayan guys, magandang balita yung mga nabasa nating news ngayon, March 9. Maraming salamat sa panonood. Kung nagustuhan nyo tong video na to, please like this video, mag-comment na rin kayo at i-share nyo na rin to sa mga naghihintay ng travel ban news dito sa Japan. At huwag nyong kalimutang mag-subscribe kung hindi ka pa nakapag-subscribe at i-hit yung notification bell para lagi kang updated sa mga daily news na ina-upload ko. Maraming salamat ulit sa mga nanonood. Huwag ninyong kalimutang i-check yung aming YouTube homepage. Puntahan nyo yung aming playlist dahil marami kaming mga playlist dyan na makakatulong sa inyong pamumuhay pagdating ninyo dito sa Japan. At kung ano-ano pa. So mag-aaral din tayo ng investing. Nag-upload ako ng mga call financial investment one-on-one tutorial dyan. So ayan guys, abangan nyo pa yung mga susunod kong i-upload. This is Alan and I will see you on our next video. Bye!